Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today, and I feel rejuvenated. I feel exhilarated, elevated, gravitated to the Lord. God is the Most High. God is the Most High. So glory be to God as we grow. I want to just give a special shout out to the grandparents out there raising grandchildren. Honey, I understand. I know it's not easy. It takes a village to raise a child. Our children are our future. Our children are our tomorrow. And we grow for them today. This is a daily podcast. It's a journey that I'm on. And you're growing with me as I'm on this journey. And we growing in God. We growing daily in God, trying to reach our greatness, trying to rise over the oppression that's all around us. Some folks come at you and bring some oppression your way. Honey, you got to grow for a better way. You got to turn around and turn from the naysayers. The people say you ain't going to do it. Oh, you ain't? Yes, you will. Yes, you are. Yes, you will grow. All you got to do is believe in you and believe what you can do. And by God who strengthens you. Zechariah 4:6, by his spirit, yes, you can. Yes, you will grow. Yes, you will achieve all your dreams, keepers of the dream. All you got to do is believe. You believed in others, believe in you. Believe in you and what you believe in them. Yeah, I believe they will, but believe in you. Believe in you and what you can do. Because, see, man will let you down. And where man fails, God will prevail. God will prevail. God is prevailing over our lives. God is moving despite the oppression, despite what we see, despite the stories that's in the news. See, that's why you got to turn from the news. Because there's so much evil going to and fro, so much in the news. They want you to focus on this today. Focus on that today. Focus on here. Now we're going to take it back over here. Now we're going to jump over here. Now we jump back here, breaking over here. It's something always breaking. But see, what they don't understand is why it's broke. God is the fix. God is on the move. God is fixing things. God is breaking chains as we speak. God is delivering. God is saving souls. God is removing. God is fixing, delivering, moving, changing. I mean, God doing a whole lot of different things. But see, what we got to do, we got to allow God in. See, you want God to do all this stuff and do this different stuff. God, I'm praying, God, that you come and do this, do that. I'm praying, Lord, I'm trying over here. I'm trying, God. But see, there you go. See, don't trouble the waters. Allow God to fix it. Peace, be still. Sit back for a minute and watch God. Watch God move and work it out what you do. Do the right thing. Do what's in front of you. Do the right thing that's in front of you. And I'm telling you, it's a daily journey. Whatever struggle you have, whatever you going through, it's a daily walk. You got to walk daily. You got to walk and be strong daily. You got to keep growing. That's what you're doing. You growing. You getting over. You overcoming. You coming up. You coming up, over and out. And God gonna bring you through. God is carrying you. So you got to trust and believe in God. Trust and believe in you. Yes, you can. Believe me. Yes, you can. Because see, I know what God can do through me. I know God cannot fail. See, I fail me, but God cannot fail. See, I sit up and give up. So I can't do it. I don't want to do it. It ain't going to happen. See, and when you speak it, there it is. You done spoken into existence. It ain't going to happen because you said it ain't. You said it ain't going to happen. So it's not going to happen. If you say it's not going to happen, you got to say, yes, it is going to happen. Yes, I will. Yes, I am. I'm growing. So I'm going to keep on working on it. See, nothing beats a failure but a try. We got to keep trying. Try and try again. You fall down, get up and try again. See, they told a whole lot of folks they wasn't going to do nothing. You ain't going to be nothing. Go somewhere and sit down because you ain't going to make it. You ain't going to get in the movie. Harrison Ford, you ain't going to be no movie actor. You ain't got what it takes. So go on some, see, somebody told him that. To go on some back where he came from because he's not going to be no actor. Well, if he'd have believed that, he wouldn't have been an actor. You know, he believe the naysayers, believe God. God is the Most High. God knows the plans that he has for you. Thoughts are good and not of evil to give you an expected end. See, when Oprah Winfrey went on TV and they told her, no, you ain't going to have no, you ain't cut out for TV. You ain't the right one. You ain't the right look. You ain't what we're looking for. No, you can't do it. So if she'd have believed that, You know the story. If you believe what people tell you that you can't do, just think about that for a minute. Somebody speak over you, and people have done it. People who have not have good thoughts, good feelings towards you, good vibes. So you need to be around good vibes. You need to be around people like you, like-minded people who trying to get up, who trying to come up, trying to have something. See, if you stay down there with them, you're going to be down there with them. Ain't nobody trying to let you get up like crabs in a bucket. Ain't nobody trying to let nobody come up. You got to come up on your own, honey. You got to free yourself. Free your mind and the rest will follow. I'm telling you, free your mind, honey. That's the first thing you got to do. You got to unlock. You got your mind locked up. You got to unlock it. You put all kind of stuff on, whatever. You got to unlock it. Whatever you doing, honey, you got to unlock your mind. You got to free your mind, even from people. You got to free your mind from folks, see, because people will take you and tell you, no, you can't. But see, yes, you can. If somebody, he said I couldn't grow. He said, no, you ain't going to grow. You ain't, no, it's good. I like it. It's nice. That's what he said at first. Talking about Brian. That's what he said at first. It's nice. I like it. But no, we going to go back to fighting and clown. I like that better. So no, I got to grow. You go and do that with somebody else. Cause see right here, I got to grow. God got me on a mission. So what you talking about, that's some foolishness. You go ahead on. Go on out the door. See, because I'm here to grow. I'm here for God. I ain't here for you. I came here for God. I'm here to grow for God. And as I'm growing for God, I'm rising. I'm going to rise with you. You're going to rise with me too. We're going to rise up great mountains of God. And we're going to rise up, kings and queens. We ain't going to give up, keepers of the dream. I'm telling you, just think about that for a minute. Just think about the people who have impacted your life. People who, they ain't got to be famous. People who have impacted your life, who have came along and gave you some words of wisdom to tell you on the right path. Just keep going. See, God will bring people in your life just to say a word or two to you, just to tell you something, give you something to think about. And then there it go. Revelation, the confirmation. God done gave you some confirmation. Okay, it's time to grow. It's time to make a move. I'm done with that, Lord. I'm through. I'm ready to get on board. God, I'm telling you, I see broader horizons. I see some broader horizons coming up. I see some great things. I see some great things that God is doing for you, that God is doing in your life. All you got to do is trust God and trust you too. Believe in you and what you can do. And God who strengthens you. Zechariah 4:6, not by might, not by power, but by spirit. Imagine that. By the spirit of the Lord. That is within you. That's how you're going to do it. That's how we going to overcome all this oppression. It's sad stories every time you turn around and look in the news. You can't even go check out, see how the weather. You got to bypass some evil. You got to bypass that first. You got to see that. You got to see evil everywhere. All up under the sun. People think they getting away with this and that, but what they don't understand is God is watching. God is sitting high and looking low as the evil goes to and fro. So does God. And we're pushing the evil on further out pushing it further out. We don't want that around us, honey. We want a sweet son of love. That's why we're going to grow. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. Say what? Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. We getting ready to rise. We are overcoming. We are overcoming. We shall overcome. We are overcoming as a people. All of us rising up together. We stronger together. All of us rising up together for God. Growing for God each and every day. Lifting one another. Touching. I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you. Yes, you can, no matter what it look like around you. You can rise above your circumstances. I did. You can rise above your environment. You can rise above what they said about you. You can rise above what they called you, what you used to be, what they said you was going to be, and what you're going to stay at. You can rise above all that, kings and queens. Don't worry about what they said. See, because that's what made you who you are today. Had you not went through what you went through, you wouldn't be who you are today, here to give somebody a testimony, help somebody else up. That's what it is. Your life is a testimony, and you wouldn't have the testimony without the test. You got to go through the test first. And see, now you see that God done put you through the test. Okay, well, now I done passed that test, God. I done made it through. Really, God don't test you, though. We go through things on this earth. God, it ain't God testing us, honey. We down here going through things on this earth. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Yeah, we going through. Honey, you going to go through trials and tribulations. You're going to have rain. It's going to rain so, but honey, God is the refuge. That's what you got to understand. God has never left you. You know, despite what it looked like, around you, it don't look too good, don't look too hot. Honey, I tell you some story you wouldn't believe. I lost I ain't had nothing, not even control of me. Couldn't even say what I wanted to eat that day or when I wanted to go to sleep, when I wanted to get up. No. See, but God still had me. And here I am today to tell you how God brought me out for a better way. Now I'm growing in God. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in our sight, O Lord. And they are. Just as sure as I hear the free birds sing. This is what I hear all day long. I hear this all day long, these birds. They don't bother me. I love to hear the sound of the birds. Now, what you hearing now is some baby birds in the nest there. So I try to tap just a little, little light tap, and they'll keep it down a little bit. Y'all getting a little too loud, with your little song there. But I love it. It's so peaceful because, look, I didn't get to hear them when the cat was here. He chased them all away. So I didn't get to hear. I want to hear the birds. I want to hear the sound of the chirping of the birds. And look, up here in the front of the lighthouse. Let me take you up here real quick. Let's just walk up here real quick. Going to the front of the lighthouse. But look, I'm going to tell you now. We on the highway of life out there in the front. And it gets loud. Hear it? It gets loud. And it's getting ready to get jumping off. It's early in the morning, so they about to jump off. But up here in the front, it's a beautiful bush in front of the lighthouse, and the birds be all in that bush. They got nests and different things. That bush is about 7 feet tall. And just one round bush, I'll take a picture of it. One round bush, and they just be in that bush, honey. And singing the song of the free bird. The caged bird sings a different tune. Locked up in bondage, still sings. Because one day you're going to be free. Just like us, locked up in the bondage, all down here on this earth, all kind of bondage. You got alcohol, cigarettes, you got weed, pills, you got all kind of bond, all kind of forms of bondage. You got jail, all kinds of forms of bondage. Free your mind and the rest will follow. No matter what kind of bondage you are being held down with. Free your mind. Your mind got to go first. See, you can want to do this and do that all day long, but you got to free the mind. The mind. Greatness. The mind is a terrible thing to waste, and we're not here to waste our mind. We are here to lift the Lord. We ain't wasting our mind on the next high. What's next? What they got? They got some good. You got some good. No, honey, God got the good. God is the most high. That's the most high that you can get. That's it. It don't get no better than the Lord, honey. It don't get no better. Then you be under influence of something, under control of something. Don't know how something gonna make you act. You don't know what your next move might be. It's best to be of a sober mind when you're down here walking in the valley of the shadow of death. Be ye of a sober mind. Free your mind. Really. In the name of God, free your mind. And the rest will follow. See, we got to look at the big picture. We just see right here in front of us, but you got to look at the big picture. Get the great picture. Here's what they used to tell us when we was a driver. You can't just see right there in front of the windshield, just see what's in front of you. You just can't see that. You got to see the big picture. Look and see what's really out there. Look at all the intersect. Look at over there. Look, see what expect the worst, but be prepared for the worst, expect the worst and be prepared for the best. However way it go, switch it up, and switch it up in God. Just switch it up. Be prepared for the worst, expect the best, be prepared for the best and expect the worst. Just be prepared. Whatever you do, be prepared, honey. See, and when you ain't of a sober mind, you can't be prepared. You can't be ready. You can't be on the ready light. See, because you sitting over here, you under some other light. You over here, and you dimming. You going, you fading. But see, when you're over here and you have a sober mind, you're on the alert. You ready. Whatever's coming your way, it's heading there. Okay, well, I'm going to head it off. See, because I'm going to sow some love today. I'm going to sow some love over that way. And see, when we under the influence, say you don't had a couple drinks or something, somebody say good morning, man, you be ready to slap the taste out of somebody's mouth. Because see how you say good morning. You didn't say it right. You said what? Good morning. Oh, but well, how you going to say it like that? See, and then you take some stuff and twist it. See, because drinking leads to stinking thinking. It really does, honey. Take it from an alcoholic. Drinking leads to stinking thinking. I couldn't be left alone. That's what it was with me. I couldn't sit and have my drink, be left alone. He want to start something with me. Every time when they see you drinking, oh, that's an excuse. I know what to do. I know how to get out. I can get something started. I see, See, be on the ready. Be on the alert. Be ready, honey. Just be ready. Be ready for life. I'm telling you, we are walking down here in the valley of the shadow of death. The things of this world don't mean anything. It don't matter what you got. None of that stuff matter, honey. The things of this world, what matters is our soul. That's what we're trying to save down here. We're trying to save our soul. We're trying to make it. We're trying to make it beyond here because there's something beyond here, and we're trying to get there. We're trying to get to the kingdom. Heaven, I want to go. Heaven, I'm telling you, I got to get myself together because I got some place to go, and I'm going to heaven, honey. I'm planning on going. So I'm going to be ye of a sober mind so I can be on the ready. I can be ready to grow. I can be ready, to make a move. What I got to do, God, I'm growing over here. I'm going to grow wherever God take me to, and I'm very thankful and grateful. Always grateful and thankful, so thankful for the opportunity that I got to go to Africa, to leave this country and go set foot on another country, on the homeland, the motherland, to get to go over there and sow some love. It was beautiful. So, see, that's the kind of blessings God will give you if you live for him. God will bless you. You don't even see it coming. I didn't see Africa coming last year. I didn't really see Africa coming 6 months ago, 8 months ago. I knew it was coming, but, then, because, God had already began the plan to grow. So, when you get on the plan with God, honey, God got some beautiful things for you. For you. God knows the thoughts that he has for you. Thoughts of good and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Because I got mine grow. To give you an expected end as you grow. Keepers of the dream. Keep on keeping with the dream. Keep on believing. Believe in you, honey. You got to believe in you and what you can do. Don't worry about what they said about you. Know what you can do. You've already inspired and motivated so many. Inspire and motivate you. Inspire and motivate yourself. Lift yourself up. Because that's what I'm doing to me. I'm lifting me up to greatness. I'm going to rise, honey, regardless. I'm going to rise, and I want you to rise with me. We are on a journey over here. We rise into greatness. We coming up above the clouds, and we rising up to God. And God is pleased as we are growing. God is moving. I love you, and I want you to rise to reach your greatest. I want you to be great, successful. Your dreams. Because we don't have long. We don't have long on this earth. And time is of the utmost importance. Time. Because we don't have a lot of time. We don't have millions and millions of years like the mountains do to rise. We don't have that much time. So we got to hurry and rise. We got to come on, kings and queens. We done us. We done been down here doing us. Now it's time to live for God. It's time to allow God to do us. Allow God to use you for his kingdom building purposes. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom all over the world. I love you. God bless you. Keep growing, keep growing, keep growing. Don't give up, kings and queens. Yes, you can. Yes, you will grow. God bless you.